Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to use a function called element underscore at in PySpark. So we normally use to extract specific elements from an array or map columns within the data frame. So it works both in array type and map type columns. So first we'll see on arrays how to use this function. So for arrays, so element underscore at indexing starts at 1. So but normally for arrays indexing starts with 0. But this particular function will consider indexing starts at 1. So positive indices access elements from the beginning. If you give positive index number, so it will access elements from the beginning of the array. So that means if you mention index as 1, so that is for extracting first element from the array. Suppose if you mention index is negative, then it means elements will access from end of the array towards beginning. So example is index you can mention as -1. This is for extracting the last element of the array. Suppose if you give index as 0, it will result in error because index it will start from 1. Second thing is if the index is out of an array boundaries, then it will give you null. So now we'll see what is the syntax. So syntax is like element underscore at, and inside that we need to provide either array or array of column, then index. So index of which element? So index position we need to provide here. So to see that uh, this function, so first I'm creating one sample data frame. So here I'm taking example with both array type and map type. And if you see here, this array of elements, and if you see here, this is map. So map means key value pair. So this is key, this is value. So like this, I created data frame, and if you see here, this is array column, this is map type column. And you can check here also data type. And if you see second column, that is this one, this is array of string elements. And if you see properties, this is map type column and this is string. So key value pair, both key and value are string type. And if you see here this index, so normally arrays will start index from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. But this particular function element underscore at, it will consider, it will start index from 1. And map type, you can see key value pair. So this is key value pair. So now we'll see how to use this function on array type of column. So here what I'm doing, so here I'm using select and I'm selecting column name existing column and I'm trying to apply this element underscore at function on known language column. That means this one. So this is array type column. So on this particular column I'm applying and I'm giving the position. So I'm giving index position as 1. So index position 1 means, so I want to extract first element from the array. So similar way, if you mention 2 here, that means I want to extract second element. So 3 means third element. So if I give -1, so from end of the array, I want to extract first element. So that means for array, this is last element. If you give -2 from end of the array, that is second element. So now you see what happens if I take screenshot of this array. So it will extract. See, first one is it will extract 1. 1 means the first element. If you see this first element, and if you compare here, see in this array, so this is array. So in this first element is what? Java. And if you see, these are all first elements. And if you see here, one by one, first one is Java. So here, first element is Java. Second one is Spark. So you can see here Spark and C Sharp. Since null is there, so null will come. And in this, one is first element, that is one. And Python, Go, JavaScript, Python, Go, JavaScript, and Python. Okay, it will go and so on. So first element, it will extract all first elements. And in index 2, that is second element. In this second element, what is that? Scala, Java, null. You see here, Scala, Java, null. So here, uh, Spark, Java, second one, no, Java, and the third one is empty. See here, Scala, Java, empty. Scala, Java, empty string, and this is null. So null will get. So here, second element is to R rest. See here, to R rest, and it will go like this. And a similar way, if you see third element, so here third element is Python, Spark SQL, null. See here, Python, Spark SQL, null, and here also null. And this is 3 SQL C++. 3 SQL C++. Okay, so third element. And the next what I given is -1. So -1 means from end of the array, from end of the array, first element, that is null. So null, null, VS Code. If you see here, null, null, VS Code, next null, and here this is 5 Tableau Docker, 5 Tableau Docker, and so on. So it will extract like this. So based on index. So next, what we'll do is, so same thing, instead of mentioning number here, 1, 2, 3, so you can use it lit function here. So element underscore add also works with dynamic indexes or keys, passed as column expressions or literal values. So in this particular example, suppose if I mention lit -1, that means it will extract last element from ending. So from ending this element, it will extract. So working is same, similar. So only difference is instead of hard coded, we given by using lit function. So that is the only difference here. So that's what it is mentioned here, dynamic indexes. So now we saw dynamic indexes. So next, while discussing about keys, we'll see this one. Map type, we'll see keys. Based on keys, how to extract. So as of now, we discussed about array elements. Next, we'll see map type columns. So how to use this element underscore at on map type columns. So what it does is it returns the value associated with a given key. So suppose if whatever you mentioned key is not found in the map type column, then it returns null. So here what is the syntax is element underscore add, and here I need to provide map type, map or map type column name, and I have to mention the key. What is the key we have to extract? So if you pass the key here, what it returns is it returns the value for the given key. So whatever your key mentioned, that relevant value, it will give you the output. So here, same thing. What I'm doing here is select and properties. So on these properties, I'm trying to apply this one. So in element underscore add, I mentioned this properties column, that is, this is map type column, and I entered here key value. So if you see here how many keys are there? So our first key is product, second one is color, third one is type. So first I given product. So I want to extract product values. So second one is color. So my second key is color and third key is type. Okay, so I given alias names, product, color, type. So these three columns. And if you see product column, what it will give you is, so based on key product. So that means our product is first key. So what it will extract is value. So what is the relevant value for this particular key? So it will extract all products, no, all product values it will extract in here. If you see here, BMW, Audi, Volvo, null, and this is empty null, and Tesla, Ford. See here, all these first values it will extract. And second one is color. So we mentioned color and whatever color relevant value is there. So brown, null, empty. See here, brown, null, empty. And these two are null. And here red, blue, white, black. Red, blue, white, black. Okay, so second key relevant values it will extract here. And similar way, type. So type is third key. If you see here, this relevant values it will extract. Sedan, truck, sedan. Sedan, truck, sedan, and nulls. Electric SUV, hatchback, sedan, truck, hatchback, sedan, truck. Okay, so like this it will extract. So here we discussed uh, dynamic indexes are keys. Okay, so that is this one mentioning keys. So next second method is there is one more way we can do is by using lit. Okay, so earlier product I directly mentioned here. So instead of product, we are using lit function here. So here what I'm trying to do is, so up to here same three columns. That means three keys. If you see here, here we have three keys: product, color, and type. And additionally, I given other column. So actually, this height we don't have in this particular map. So we don't have key in this. So as per our initial discussion, map type. So here what it telling, if the key is not found in the map, it returns null. So here we don't have this particular key in our map column. See, this height is not there. So it is out of boundary. So then what it doing? It printing all nulls here. Okay, so this is one thing. And here I given lit, no? So lit of height. So here also you can try here. So you can add one more element underscore add, and you can mention here height. So then it will add one more column here with all nulls. So next, get a non-existing value from a map using key. So same thing. So if you want to retrieve a value for a key that does not exist in the map, so element underscore add function will return null instead of throwing an error. So same thing I shown here separately. So element underscore add properties height. This is non-existing column. So if you see here, all nulls will get. So next third one is how to use element underscore add in together array and map types together. So for this, what I'm doing, I'm calling both the columns known languages, that is array, and here properties, that is map type, and here what I'm doing, element underscore add. So first two things I'm applying on array type column, that is known languages, and here I'm extracting first element and last element. So I given index position 1 and index position -1. And similar way from map type column. So here I'm extracting only two keys, product and color. If you see here, product and color. See product, color, and you can add, if you want, you can add type also. So, but result will be same. So what we discussed here in above, so result will be same explanation and same it will work code. So here first element, last element, this is extracted from array type column, and these two are product and color. These two columns extracted from map type column. So in together also we can extract. Next is array type of columns. Array of maps. So that means array of maps. So what it means, if you see here, this second column, see here, this whole thing is a one column. So first 1, 2, 3 are IDs, and whatever these things is that is items. So that is second column. So here what it means is first square bracket means that is array type. So here it mentioned array of types. So array, so that is square bracket is array, and inside whatever flavor bracket is there, so these are all map type. Okay, so array of map type. So map type normally key value pair. So key value and key value. Okay, so here we took two records. So based on this, I created a table here. So this is my array of maps. Now, if you expand this, I have two records in this. Index 0 has this one, and index 1 has this one. Why? Because this is my first index and this is my second index. So on top of this, what I'm doing, so I selected items column, and on top of that element underscore add, and I'm applying on this items column and a given index position 1 and index position -1. So I want to extract first element and last element. And if you see in this, so there are two elements are there. So in this, our first element is this one and second element is this one. So for first item column, you see first item column. So whatever first element is there, so this one, it will extract here. And for last item, so this is our last item. So it will extract here. So similar way, it will go on for other rows also. So this how it will work on array of maps. So we saw as of now how to use element underscore add function on mainly array and map types, and together we saw, and finally we saw array of map types also. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.